And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Tonight, the league and all of us here, and we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Barrett. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Morris. Kuzma outside. Pass to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Out to Beal. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. And here's New York now. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
How about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off. Julius Randall, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the 3, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Now here's Beal. And a missed layup. Randall right side. On the wing, Fournier. No good from outside. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually B.A. just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Now here's Fournier. Robinson finds Brunson. Barrett with it. Guarded now by Morris. Barrett passes to Fournier. Randall outside. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And he lobs it up top. Beal's shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Lets the 3 fly. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Randall's got 5 now.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Morris passes to Beal. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Morris. With the drive. Out to Beal. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Fournier with the ball. Beal picks him up. Fournier against Beal. The shot by Fournier, no good. Washington trailing. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
2 minutes remaining.
Kuzma for 3. Doesn't go for him. New York goes the other way with it.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Randall with the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And when Randall starts going downhill, he's tough to stop on the drive.
And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Fournier, the pass to Barrett. Brunson with it. Left side Barrett. Back to Brunson. Off with the layup. 1:07 left to play in the first. Beal with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. A shot to stop the drought. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Beal against Fournier. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt by himself. And then Beal with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Randall following the bucket by the Wizards. And again, the Knicks missing. Inside. Randall with a steal. Barrett against Beal. Shot is good by Barrett.
Well, Randall, when he had the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found it.
Morris outside. Beal from outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books. And it's...
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Girls.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
And forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Evan Fournier is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Barrett. The kick out to Fournier. Randall outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barrett finds Randall. Here's the three. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. Randall outside. Pass to Fournier. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Beal goes in. Over to the wing. Here's Apia. It's rebounded by Barrett. For New York, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you have a pretty strong five out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Avdia. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Barrett passes to Fournier. Over Beal. He can't hit that time. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Avdia. Back to Beal. Now Porzingis. Kuzma for three. Fournier with a rebound. Randall inside. Defended by Kuzma. Brunson passes to Barrett. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Morris. And the Wizards shooting just 21% from the floor. Kuzma, left side. Pass to Beal. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Brunson finds Randall. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body as a player. How do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Wright. Wright with a screen on Barrett. Here's Barton. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Randall, pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Over Hachimura. Off the left rim and out.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
On the wing, Barton. Right outside. Out left to the wing. Hachimura, pass to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Shot to end the cold streak. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Knicks with the lead.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Barrett passes to Fournier. Kicks it out to Barrett. Takes the three. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Barrett had some time to focus there. He made that one count.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Wizards making their last shot. Fournier, the pass to Barrett. The kick out to Fournier. Back to Barrett. For 3, Randall. The rebound by the Wizards. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Barton, the pass to Wright. Back to Barton. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And the first half now in the books. Nixon thanks Allen after the break.
16. The Wizards.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Julius Randle, he is getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. And it's Wright in at the point. Here's quickly. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
2 shots.
Good on the second one.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
Now here's Wright. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Beal, and it's stolen by Rose. Quickly with the ball. Beal picks him up. And Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Kuzma against Toppin. Nice move. Outside Reddish. And stolen by Porzingis. And the Wizards on the break. Kuzma outside. There's the screen by Kuzma. Wright attacking. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good on the three.
Washington. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Derrick Rose at the line. One shot.
And that one falls for Rose. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, BA, they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
A new lineup here for Washington. Now here's Toppin. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Count it. Good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Good job from Toppin just completing a play that time for contact.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And the Knicks shooting a rough 29% for the field here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Toppin. He's guarded by Barton. Toppin passes to Reddish. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Hartenstein. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts. Brian, more player movement has been the result."
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Quickly. Toppin outside. Back to Quickly. Pass to Toppin. That one no good. Nice D from Gafford. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Morris passes to Barton. Here's Kispert. Back to Barton. Another shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I think Phil Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
That one's off. Wright's checked in for Morris. He does not get the second one.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Out to Hachimura. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Toppin goes in. Gafford grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
No good on the free throw.
Rui Hachimura is one of those guys who you're assured of as putting in the work in the offseason. His shot has gotten a little bit more accurate, and the confidence that he plays with continues to grow.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Hachimura finds Gafford. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Back to Hachimura, trying to get back on track. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Down low. Pass to Toppin. Rose outside. Over right. Kispert grabs a miss. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Wright. And so it's New York, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Wizards shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, and it's Brunson in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Brunson passes to Randall. Outside Barrett. The kick out to Fournier. The Knicks keep it alive. Second chance shot. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And the Wizards with possession here. Trailing by 10. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Brunson up top, guarded by Morris. Randall pass to Fournier. Outside for Randall. Over Kuzma. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Robinson finds Brunson. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Barrett. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Well, inside Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. Morris, a screen on Robinson. Porzingis misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now here's Randall. Back to Brunson. Randall against Kuzma. Randall, pass to Robinson. And Porzingis with the block. They grab their own miss. Outside Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Outside Fournier. And here's Barrett. Launches it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Kuzma, right side, takes a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight, and specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older.
You know, but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now is not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Here's Morris over Brunson, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Now here's Fournier. Pass to Randall. Plenty of space. That won't go either for Randall.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood. Here's
Kuzma. Right side, Porzingis. Robinson with a steal. Fournier with the ball. Beal picks him up. Randall, pass to Barrett. Morris against Randall. Back to Barrett. 4-3. Rebound by the Wizards. Abdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Fournier. Launches a 3. And again, the Knicks missing. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. The deep 3 from Porzingis. And another miss by Washington. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Now here's Fournier. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Morris.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
To the paint. Here's the teardrop. It's tipped. Barrett up top. Defended by Kuzma. Fournier for 3. That shot, no good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
The Pacers looking like they could walk straight off the bus and onto the runway. A great fashion sense on this crew. We welcome you to Noche NBA. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. And the Pacers with possession here. After R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Smith with it. Robinson picks him up. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Brunson the pass to Randall. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Stolen by Brunson.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
It's Barrett on the wing. New York, no good that time either.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
The Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Barrett, no good. Hield with it. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Out to Barrett. Randall outside. On deep. Grimes passes to Barrett. It's up a 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
The pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Barrett against Hield. Out left to the wing. To the right side. Barrett kicks to Randall. Back to Barrett. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 3. Smith on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over to the left wing. Turner with the steal. Hield outside. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Hield. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Buddy Hield so active on the offensive end, finds the defense in a compromised position and gets what he's looking for.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now here's Brunson. Here's Randall. Pacers with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Hield off the drive. Here's Nembhard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization, they have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Now here's Randall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to the wing. Brunson kicks to Randall. Off the run. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Halliburton against Brunson. Passes to Nembhard. Here's Turner. Some solid defense from Robinson. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Knicks lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Turner is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. So it's New York now. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Turner finds Hield. Launches it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Barrett, no good. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. It's tipped. Kicks it to Turner. Over Robinson. The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Here's Grimes. The Pacers making the shot. No one with Randall as he lets it go. No good with the triple. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Healed outside. Nemhard, the pass to Smith. Pass to Nemhard. A three-pointer, no good. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Randall finds Robinson. That's the 3 fly. And there's Randall on the assist by Robinson. And it's 9 points for Julius Randall. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Carl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And here is Robinson following Julius Randall's 3. The pass to Grimes. Here's Randall. It doesn't go for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Brunson against Halliburton. Smith the pass to Halliburton. By Hield, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Hield's got 7.
Well, one of the most valuable pieces of real estate in the NBA, that corner 3. It's shorter than other spots, and Mr. Hield cashes in.
Now here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. And 2 free throws coming up on it. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
This is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor stands.
the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right calls. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Now here's Hield. He has 7. He dishes it to Turner. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall kicks to Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got his 2nd basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Halliburton outside. It's stolen by Randall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. Up. Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Pacers, 19.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something something about it.
They've got Hartenstein. Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. That one misses. The Knicks with the lead. Got a piece of it. And stolen by McConnell. Batadze the pass to Taylor. And Taylor with the stop.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Knicks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. During the Sixers process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Really allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
McConnell is Batadze. The shot from the low post is good. Batadze's got his first basket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rose kicks to Toppin. Drives to the hoop. That's tipped. Now McConnell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg. Everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Out to the right wing. Reddish dishes to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. From 8. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Rose. Reddish has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Taylor with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up.
A really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Terry Taylor. That's his first personal.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rose in the post. He's covered by McConnell. The kick out to Rose. Back to Reddish. Rose looking around. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's McConnell. Knicks with the rebound. The Knicks have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up and down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
He lobs it up, and Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority over you.
McConnell kicks to Taylor. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. RJ passes to Taylor. Here's Mathurin. It's stolen by Reddish. To the inside, and Toppin throws it down.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Timeout called the Pacers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
On the clock, here's Taylor, and the Pacers can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 4. You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. but quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers. Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Driving to the basket. McConnell passes to be touched. It's tipped. And here is Quickly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball.
And a big round of applause.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Tyrese Halliburton. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield, and there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. Three-pointer, Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Randall's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for New York. Here's Halliburton. That one's not going to go. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. Plays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point Knicks lead.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and his ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Halliburton against Brunson. Outside for Halliburton. They get the rebound, and Turner stays with us.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Brunson the pass to Grimes. Now, here's Barrett. Outside for Randall. Back to Barrett. Randall outside. No good from outside. Stolen by Robinson. Randall finds Barrett. Nailed from three-point land. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Randall passes to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Grimes. Here's Brunson. That three off the mark. Pacers trail by 12. And it's Smith penetrating. And slammed in by Smith.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
There at the pass to Grimes. Out to Barrett. Pass to Grimes. Here's Randall. New York needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 10. Up top, Barrett, covered by Hield. Barrett dishes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
the defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson. He's all about that. Go ahead.
And that one falls for Robinson. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Heald. Smith left side. They kick out to Heald. Halliburton in the corner. Off target with his three. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Randall left side. Heald outside to the middle. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Julius Randle.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so it's New York with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Out to Barrett. Back to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. 4 on the shot clock. Barrett with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Halliburton for 3. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to score. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Take it away.
Well, guys, Miles Turner is one of the game's premier.
Well, he is a presence, Allie, no question. Thank you. Here we go. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Now here's Kuzma. Back to Morris. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Morris against Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Fires in the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
Beal, and he drops it in from the low post.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Nembhard. There's the triple. Hield from outside. Offensive board. Nice shot by Turner.
Boy, dominant play by Turner there. Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, Morris can't hit. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's, for a really young player, I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Here's Avdia. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Indiana has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Hield passes to Turner. Out to the wing. Here's Nembhard. Offline with a 3. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pacers on D. Beal with it. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back. Lets it go. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Halliburton finds Turner. Goes back up. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington trailing. Beal outside. Puts up a 3. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Hield. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton on the attack.
Halliburton just too good for the defense there. Great tenacity and physicality on that drive.
First team
That free throw, no good.
shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Outside Porzingis. And again, Washington, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Second team.
Indiana leading. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Smith. And he dumps it down.
sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. With the step back. And Turner with the block. And they'll get another chance. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Beal. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Left side healed. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Off target from the baseline. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Now Morris. Floats one up. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Possession to Indiana.
Indiana has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Great look there, but off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Pacers. They lead by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go. Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Wright in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
It's Avdia on the wing. Right on the left side. Pass to Avdia. Here's Beal. From deep. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Hield passes to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Beal outside. There's the screen by Kuzma. Beal with it, and it's Hield picking him up. And there's the lob. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
But what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
Halliburton against Wright. No good there. And it's Washington the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Smith inside. Defended by Kuzma. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his second bucket of the game.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Kuzma outside. Porzingis in the post. It's against Turner. Pass to Wright. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. And it's Wright missing. The Pacers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point. Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Wizards making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Beal outside. This one for 3. And Turner with the block.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Let's go with a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
It's Avdia on the wing. The wide open shot is on the money. 1.5 minutes left in the second period. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Back to Halliburton. From deep 3-point range. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Basketball.
1:03 left in the second period. He was all alone on that one.
And down in the corner, he'll look so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Now Morris. Shoots over Halliburton. Kuzma, the pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Beal. From downtown. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Nembhard. Up top Smith. Defended by Kuzma. Here's Nembhard. Right wing. And here's Turner from the arc. Rebound Washington. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kuzma finds Beal. Sinks the 15-footer.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
Back to Turner. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Wizards. Wow. The Pacers flying through.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Pacers, looking at who they've got T.J. McConnell. Also Chris Duarte out there. And it's Taylor in at the 4 slot. And the Wizards shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Barton. Pass to Hachimura. Gafford with the ball. Working on Batase. Out to Hachimura. Now here's Barton from 12 feet. And that one's long. McConnell with it. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here are the Pacers now. To the paint. Here's Batase. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
On the wing, Barton, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Indiana foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Hachimura. Fires the three. Hachimura with a screen on McConnell. Here's Wright. It's rebounded by Batase. Indiana shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Right outside.
Pacers foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right against McConnell. On the wing, Barton. Six to shoot. Back to Wright. Over McConnell. Misses off the left iron. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. Elevates his play in big-time situations. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Morris, he's checked in for Washington. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Batase with a screen. To the right side. Over Morris. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Pass to Kispert.
Great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
McConnell with it. Hachimura covering. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Taylor. Fires from deep. Hachimura with a rebound. The Wizards have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Oh, they need this. The Wizards with another miss. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. McConnell outside from the arc. The rebound by the Wizards.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
50 seconds left in the third. Pass to Barton. Puts the move on. Gafford with the ball. And the dunk by Gafford.
Now, you got to remember, Martin isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Down low. Here's Taylor. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Barton's shot off the mark. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out to the right wing. Back to McConnell. Inside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Hachimura outside. Back to Morris. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Indiana up 15 points as this quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display. Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Avdia in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Morris against Halliburton. Hield on the wing. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. The 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Morris penetrating. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. The first free throw is good.
At the line for Washington.
Both free throws good from Morris. And here are the Pacers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Kuzma. In transition, here they come. Morris finds Beal. He can't get it to go, so Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton goes. It's rebounded by Morris. And for Washington, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Possession to Indiana.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Halliburton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
Free throw no good for Halliburton. A difficult situation for Washington. Beal left side. That one's good for 2.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Halliburton right side. Out to Hield from outside the arc. That shot off the mark, and it's Washington the other way. Now Beal. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside for Halliburton. Right side Hield. Shot clock at 6. Off the mark from 16 feet. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And the basket is good. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And I like whenever Hill attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Beal outside. There's the drive. Shots blocked. Up top Turner. Hield on the wing. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton up top. Washington with a rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The Wizards with another miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Back to Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll spell maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's hear ya. It's time to welcome your Wizards dancers. Let's give it up one more time for your Wizards dancers. It's time to make some noise.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it, and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
The Wizards have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Hield finds Halliburton. Back to Hield. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
Third team foul.
Free throw drops for Beal. That one's no good.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Halliburton for three, knocks it down from distance.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Beal penetrating. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Washington with a rebound. Beal outside. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offense. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Barrett. Back to Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Randall from outside. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Kuzma with it. Brunson picks him up. Beal taking his time here. Kicks to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. The layup missed.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. Got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp and the early part of the season for this team really, really important.
Now Morris, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Brunson the pass to Barrett. Latrey. Rebounded by the Wizards.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Beal, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Beal with a nice job, a little bit pesky that time inside.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
That decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Here's Porzingis. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Shoots the three. Morris with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stolen by Robinson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now here's Beal. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Beal gets a wide open look. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Grimes passes to Robinson. Right wing. Down low. Here's Randall. Rebound, Washington. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Out to Barrett. Over Porzingis. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
That's some flashy footwork there for Bradley Beal.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside for Randall. Passes it to Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Randall no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Kuzma. Lays it up off the glass.
And a soft touch. Kyle.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
The pass to Grind. The shot's good. On the assist by Brunson.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Morris against Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Randall. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Wizards have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 and 2 so far.
Second team foul.
Well, a top player at the shooting guard position, Beal seems to kick his game up a notch every year in the league.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Morris, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Wizards. Takes a 3. Good on the triple. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Outside Robinson. Randall right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And RJ, only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season,
there he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Bounce pass from Wright. Left side, Beal. And he lays it straight in. Beal's got 7 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson with it. Now Avdia defending. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Brunson finds Barrett. Rebound, Washington. Right outside. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Not as good in the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Randall.
Impactful when Randall can get out wide and run like that in a fast break.
Outside, Beal. That one doesn't drop. And New York the other way now.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Kuzma passes to Beal. Lets it go from 11. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Beal. Here's Brunson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Robinson against Beal. Over in the corner, Avdia. Nice D from Barrett. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Grimes. And the 3 off target. And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Kuzma. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Grimes passes to Randall. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Wright missing. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Grimes. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Grimes. And here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. For the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far.
Knicks, 14.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Cameron Reddish. They'll be topping out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Rose in at the 5. Washington with the ball. 4-point game. Right, the pass to Kispert. From outside the arc. Now here is Hachimura. He's guarded closely. Offensive rebound. It's Barton on the wing. Over Reddish. Taken away. Toppin finds Rose. Back to Toppin. To the wing on the left. Reddish the pass to Toppin. And the rejection by Gafford. Right, looking around. The kick out to Barton. The 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
The Wizards with another miss. Knicks trail by 4. To the inside. And another turnover here by New York.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Gisbert kicks to Barton. Spins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barton's got his first points in this one.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
Here's Rose. Over in the corner, Reddish. Offline with his three. Wizards leading by 4. It's stolen by Rose. The pass to Reddish. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Right against Rose, out left to the wing. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded close. Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And here is Quickly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. To Kispert. It's stolen by Reddish. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Blows the alley-oop jam. Now Hachimura. It's Barton on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
He lobs up the alley pass, and Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Wizards leading by 4. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Right, the pass to Barton. He kicks to Kispert. Feeds it to Wright. It's stolen by Reddish. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Rose with the ball. Pass to Toppin. Beyond the arc. And Wright pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Barton. Defense right on him. Basket good. Barton's got 6 in the quarter. And it's Rose with the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 6. In off the glass.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Now here's Kispert. Fires from deep. It's stolen by Rose. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Washington out in front, leading by 4. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's Wright missing. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Hartenstein. Rebound by Kispert. The Wizards shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Wright, driving the lane. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
On the court.
It's Beal on the wing, quickly covering. And Beal gets it to go. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
They get it back to the wing right side. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Porzingis, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Here's Randall, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Pass to Barrett. Poked away. Beal with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Porzingis at 7'3" doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
And to outside. Robinson a screen on Kuzma. Randall from outside. Kuzma pulls it in.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Brunson kicks to Randall to stop the drought. Here's Robinson. There's the dish to Randall. Fades and shoots. The shot, no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. He's better judgment there.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's Brunson.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Randall outside. Randall can't get that one to fall.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Kuzma. Morris dishes to Phabian. Over Barrett. They get it back. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Beal from long range. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the paint. Porzingis is double. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Washington.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Porzingis.
just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Phabian with it from deep three-point range. Robinson pulls it in.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Handle no good. Here's Morris. And so it's the Wizards with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Greetings and welcome to the... And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in a two-guard. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Barrett. Out to the right wing. For three, Randall. Sure, from three-point range.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Smith. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Now here's Halliburton to the left side wing. Pulls up. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Brunson passes to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Outside Barrett. And there's the drive. Randall right side. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Yeah, Doris, having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right. Some of that has been a bit out of their control, but there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
Here's Grimes. The Pacers making their last shot. Randall inside. The shot comes out, so the Pacers will take it the other way. Halliburton against Barrett. Hield passes to Turner. Smith outside. Back to Turner. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brunson finds Randall. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
VA, there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
And the Knicks with the possession here, following the bucket by the Pacers. And again, the Knicks missing. Smith outside. Here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Pass to Barrett. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. Robinson controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Halliburton over Brunson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul, and despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA door.
They certainly do, BA, and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
Kicks it out to Barrett. The three is up. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Halliburton with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. 1 minute left now in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Barrett. Randall outside. Back to Barrett. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Well, the Pacers shooting just 38% so far in this one. Outside heel. The three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Halliburton against Barrett. Over to the left wing. Grimes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. It's a tie game in Indiana. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because, to me, it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's the 5 for the Pacers. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Grimes. Pass to Randall. Fade away. Pacers with a rebound. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Outside Brunson. Randall inside, covered by Smith. And here's Brunson from the arc. They get it back. From deep. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
For 3, Randall. And again, the Knicks missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one in quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot is good by Barrett.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Out to Hield. There's the 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Out to the right wing. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Out the range of Miles Turner. He covered cover so much ground to come up with these blocks.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Grimes. Blocked again! And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Healed with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. And then Turner with the dunk.
This guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Hield against Barrett. Pass to Randall. Here's Grimes. Back to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And there it is for him. Robinson's got his second basket.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Hield. Back to Barrett. Launches it. The rebound by Nembhard. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Over to the wing. A minute 4 left in the second. Outside for Halliburton. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Randall's got room. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Halliburton finds Turner. Shoots from the right block. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Randall, good. Randall's got 11 points.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Barrett, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2, and they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
From deep. And it goes! He gets it!
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for New York, we've got Cam Reddish. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Obi Toppin, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Now here's Halliburton. Back to Smith. Pass to Nembhard. There's the double team of Quickly. Halliburton outside. Now here's Hield. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Hield's got 9.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Here's Rose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Hield for 3. Here's Turner to the wing on the left. Here's Nembhard. And then Turner with the dunk.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
And for New York, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Now here's Quickly. They trail by 7. On the attack, Rose pass to Toppin. Deflects the pass. Rose, the pass to Quickly. 4 on the clock. To the paint. Rose with the bucket. Rose has gotten his second bucket.
And this is where experience comes in, right? Clock is dwindling down. Rose stays calm, cool, and collected.
Here's Nembhard. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Quickly, right side. Toppin outside. Rose outside. Back to Toppin. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
Quickly, outside. Rose outside. Back to Quickly. Outside Reddish. The 3 is up. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McConnell from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Reddish passes to Quickly. Off target from 3-point range. Indiana on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Quickly finds Rose. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McConnell with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. To the middle. Here's Taylor. Crafty move. Pass to Mathurin. To the wing, right side. Here's Duarte. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Pacers making a change here. Bataze's checked in. Toppin right side. Back to Quickly. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Opie Toppin getting to his game.
Indiana leading. Here's Taylor. 32 seconds left in the third. Tries again. Here's Mathurin. Tipped.
Boy, impressive defense from Toppin. Tries on the pipe. Send it back.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Reddish. Six on the shot clock. Rose right side. Launches a three. The shot won't fall. And so it's Indiana up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The flow of the game has favored them in general. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. TJ McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batase, and it's Taylor in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Three-pointer, Halliburton gets the 3 ball to go.
We know Tyrese Halliburton came into the league as a 40% career three-point shooter. Don't leave him that wide open, folks.
Right wing. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Turner. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Back to Hield. Now here's Halliburton. Robinson defending. Hield for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Barrett off the drive. Yep, that one goes.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to Hield. Smith right side. The three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The drive by Randall. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And here's Halliburton. Out to Hield. Lets it go from deep. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson passes to Randall. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hield. Now here's Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Turner, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
New York, no good that time either. Indiana's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside for Halliburton. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Brunson passes to Robinson. It's stolen by Halliburton. Smith right side. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. The kick out to Brunson. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Randall. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Halliburton outside. To the right side. Back to Smith. The 3 ball. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. And the Knicks with the possession here. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pacers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Here's Barrett, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Here's Hield. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
How about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a 3-level scorer, folks.
Randall, left side. Outside Barrett. Robinson, a screen on Hield. The three. Barrett knocks down the long J.
R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
And he sinks it.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Out to the right wing.
Knicks foul. Taking ground. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Pacers who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed.
postseason tournament.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And now Washington's starting group. Kuzma will step in at the 4, with Porzingis at center. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. And it's Morris in at the point. Now, here is Morris. Shot clock at 6. Excellent defense there from Halliburton.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Halliburton with it. He's covered by Beal. Offensive rebound. And here's Porzingis from the arc. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer, Hield. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Inside, here's Avdia.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks. Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Kuzma outside. From deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. This is to Smith. They kick out to Hield. They need this. Rebound by the Wizards.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From 12 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. And it's Halliburton missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Morris against Halliburton. And it's good, 2 points.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Outside, Beal. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Porzingis passes to Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hield outside. He kicks it to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now, here is Morris. And again, Washington with the triple.
For 3.
Halliburton with it. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's the pass to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Passes to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Heel. Here's Nembhard. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Washington holding on to an 11.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3 points thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at point. Now here's Porzingis. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Hield finds Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards leading by 13. And the wide open shot from Morris. Nembhard grabs the board. And last season a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Now here's Beal after the miss from Buddy Hield. Now here's Avdia. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And a deep 3 from Beal. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Pacers trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin?
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Now, here's Kuzma. Beal taking his time here. Driving in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the sea on that possession.
Now, Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Like it sits. They kick out to Hield. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Hield. Doesn't go for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. Morris into the lane. Over Halliburton. Misses off the left iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Feeds it to Hield. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 14. Smith against Kuzma. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Wizards making a switch here. Lights checked in. Now, here's Avdia. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to right. 5 on the clock. And again, Washington no good. Here's Nemhard, guarded by Wright. Halliburton for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the first half is now in the books. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after.
10, the Wizards, 24.
The second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We got T.J. McConnell, and it's Duarte in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Now here's Taylor, and stolen by Wright. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. There's the lob to the hoop, and Gafford throws it down.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
McConnell passes to Taylor. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to McConnell. To the left wing. Here's Duarte. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Wright. Here's Gafford. The kick out to Barton. Puts up a 3. Goes up again. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Pacers trail by 14. And here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Hachimura against Taylor. Duarte passes to Bitadze. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bitadze's got 4 points now in the quarter. Washington leading now by 12.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path, starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Kispert, no good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now here's Taylor. He's tightly guarded. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out to Taylor. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Bitadze. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
The offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
It's the Wizards now, following the score by Indiana. Here's Wright. Takes it off the glass. Wright's got his first 2 points. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Washington leading now by 12. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Taylor. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Taylor's last touch by Gafford. Goodwin's checked in for the Wizards. Taylor kicks to McConnell. Mathurin passes Duarte. There's Bitadze. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. 59 seconds left in the third. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton passes to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Goodwin with it. Passes it to Hachimura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goodwin finds Barton. Goodwin sets a screen for Barton. Over Halliburton. And another miss by Washington.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Kispert, the pass to Gafford. Somehow misses the one-handed flush.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that.
And we've reached the end of the third. Wizards lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Bucket is good. Wizards leading by 8. Avdia. On the wing, Morris. Kuzma passes to Morris. And he makes good on the layup.
We've seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Beal with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And an intentional foul right there. Wizards making a switch here. Martin is checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards.
Kuzma outside. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The kick out to Barton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Halliburton passes to Hill. Off target from outside.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And the dunk by Porzingis. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
A pass to Porzingis, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Halliburton against Morris. And it's Halliburton missing. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Beal. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Nembhard the pass to Turner. They kick out to Hill. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wizards leading by 13. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morris with the screen for Beal. Trains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for Washington.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bradley Beal.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Beal fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Here's Hield. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's Smith. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. A three from Morris. Rebound by Smith. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now Beal. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.